Center. We have got volleyball coming your way here tonight. It is our third match of our four here tonight. Valley City taking on the Fargo South Bruins. And a pleasant good evening to you. Paul McDonald, high top at the Highline Activity Center on the Highline Activity Network. But we're at the Highline Activity Center here tonight for volleyball. Two matches already in, and it was a split decision, as the Valley City freshmen were winners 25-13 and 25-23. I'm going to double check here, yes. And then the C squad, Valley City won the first set 25-21, and then it was Fargo South winning 25-22 and winning the third set 15-7. Now it is time for the junior varsity here with Valley City and Fargo South. And again, the varsity will be coming up here, scheduled for a 7 o'clock start time. And again, we have two sets here, so that might get us back on track if we only go the two sets in this one here tonight. And again, stay tuned for that varsity match. Should be a dandy, and it's an important one for both teams heading into a play here tonight, as Valley City and South are battling for that number 8 spot in the EDC. Again, the top, the 5, 6, 7, and 8, they get to host in the play-in game, and right now Valley City is trailing Fargo South by 2 EDC points in the standings coming into play tonight, so this will be a big one on the varsity side for the Highliners. But right now we've got junior varsity first up here for volleyball. Valley City in their dark blues with the white numerals, and the Highliner blue across the back. The Bruins in their brown tops with the gold numerals. So we are set for volleyball. This is the junior varsity match. Katie Burchell, who has been dressing. I see her sitting on the sidelines with her leg up on a chair in street clothes. So that will take away from not only the junior varsity, but she's also been playing a little bit of varsity as well on that front row. Came in when Bailey LaRue went down with her injury, and Burchell had to step in and take over. So here we go. We start the match on the way, and it is ace right up the get-go as Ruby Hawley, the libero, with the ace, and it's 1-0. Bruins with the quick advantage here in the opening set. Hawley, an 8th grader. Both teams will be sporting 8th graders in this match. And Hawley with a jump serve on the way. And that's Leak. Back to the middle. And up and over by Nora Peterson. South on the attack. At the tip is Lindbeer. And that is a point for the Bruins. 2-0. Bruins off to a quick start. Ruby Hawley, the 8th grader, 5-4 serving. Into the net. Ooh, hit the top of the net. Here's Leak on the set. The attack, Lauren Larson. Now back to the Bruins, to the far side. Attack is out. It was not tipped. Kendra Balpich on the attack, and do they say it was tipped by the Highliners? It is. It is a point for the Bruins, 3-0. South with the lead. Balpich on the attack there. And we're going to have a sub here for Valley City. Lauren Larson will come out. Cameron Berg will come in and work back row. Here's the serve by Hawley. Berg right there on the pass. Zahn up front. And dumped over by Peterson. And long. Point. South. Bruins off to a quick 4-0 start here. And now Larson will come out. And in will come, or Berg will come out. And back in is Larson for one quick point. Hawley with the serve. Zahn to Leak. Leak set near side. Left-handed attack, and the kill by Dakota Potrats. 4-1. Highliners on the board. Now Berg and Larson will again flip-flop. Berg will come in and take the ball and go back to serve. Cameron serving 1-4. You want to get the ball? It's over there. There you go. It was over by the visitors' locker room. Now they have a second one in play. Here's Berg with the serve on the way. Up front on the set, Silseth. The attack. Diving dig by Zahn. Leak here to the near side. Attack. Nielsen. Back to Morgan Larson on the attack. And Larson with a diving pancake. No, couldn't do it. Diving attempt and a pancake there by Larson and hit the ground. That'll be a point for the Bruins. They take a 5-1 advantage. Natalie Schultz, a 5'10 freshman, now comes into the front row for the Bruins. Lainey Silseth, the setter, back to serve. Serving 5-1, set 1. Silseth with the serve. Zahn receives. Pass to Leak. She'll set. Nora Peterson on the tip and the point. Nora Peterson with the kill. Highliners down 3. Peterson out. Kaylee Nielsen into the front row. Back to serve. Georgia Zahn, the libero. Serving 2-5 in set 1. And the righty with the serve on the way. Silseth. Set. Far side. Left-hand attack. Wide and out on the attack by Schultz. Point Valley City. Highliners is down 3-5. Zahn serving. Into that far corner. And an ace. That one goes off of Jelen. And Valley City within 1 at 4-5. A couple of juniors, an 8th grader, a couple of freshmen. 5 sophomores on this JV team for the Bruins. Set middle. On the attack. Out by Lindbergh. And the Highliners, 4 in a row, have tied it 5-5. Georgia Zahn serving. With Valley City even up 5-5 first set. Zahn with the serve on the way. Silseth, back set. On the attack, out. Attack error by Bolvich. And the Highlanders with 5 in a row, taking a 1-point lead at 6-5. And Georgia Zahn serving. And the serve on the way. Hawley, and that's going to be on the correct side of the antenna. Played, Leak, far side, Potratz, blocked at the net. She'll dig it out, but over by, look out. Headlong into the bench goes Georgia Zahn, diving to try to keep that one alive. Luckily, her slide stopped just short of the chair. And we are tied at 6. And the Bruins with the serve, serving 6-6. Megan Prisano back serving. Prisano. And an ace. Morgan Larson will not return. 7-6 Bruins. Prisano is Megan, the junior. Serving 7-6 for the Bruins here in the first set. Prisano sends it over. Zahn with the receive. Nielsen. Back over by Berg. Down the line. Off of Hawley. Point Valley City. And our third time. 7-7. That'll bring Rylan Johnson in. She goes front row. And Dakota Potratz back to serve for Valley City. Potratz, a sophomore, one of 7 sophomores on this JV roster for Valley City. Here's the attack by South Schultz. Now back near side, Morgan Larson. Silseth, Hawley, far side, and over by Bolvich. Back here to Valley City. Morgan Larson on the attack and just wide on the attack far side. Bryn Arney, I said that was Bolvich on that attack. It was Arney. But it's a point for the Bruins, 8-7. Laney and Tamika Limbera, the sophomore, will go and serve. Zahn. Set, Potratz, back row, Berg. Reball for the Bruins, Silseth. Set middle, on the attack, and the kill. Ellert on the kill there. Actually, that was Elena Kleckner. Kleckner on the kill, 5'10 junior. And it's a 2-point lead for the Bruins, 9-7. Here's Zahn. Potratz, set, Nielsen, tip, on the cover, Silseth. Far side, off the attack, tip, and in point Bruins. Off the attack there again by Arney. And the Bruins, now with a 3-point run, lead by 3, 10-7. 10-7, Fargo South leading. We're in the opening set. And the serve, Lemire. Off of Berg, kept alive by Zahn, over by Nielsen. Free ball for the Bruins, Silseth. She'll set it near side and into the net. Off the attack here by Schultz, Point Valley City. Highlanders back within 2 at 8-10. Now bring Lauren Larson back in, Berg out, back to serve. Morgan Larson will serve. 8-10, Valley City down by a deuce here in the opening set. Berg and Larson with the serve. Set, Silseth on the attack, Schultz in the kill. And Natalie Schultz picking up the kill, and it's back to a 3-point lead, 11-8 for the Bruins. Jada Zimmerman, the sophomore, back to serve. Serving 11-8, Fargo South leading. We're in the opening set, junior varsity volleyball. And the serve on the way, Zorn. Pass, Potrat, set, near side, Larson tipping it over. Silseth for the Bruins, set middle, on the attack, Kleckner, nice dig. Then over by Potrats, here's Silseth, set middle again, Kleckner, nope, this time it's on the other side, on the dig is Larson. Potrats here to the near side, Lauren Larson on the attack. Back to the Bruins with Silseth. She'll set it far side. Attacking down the line, Arnie. Nice dig by Zahn to Morgan Larson. Here's the attack and the kill by Ryland Johnson. The defense there with Zahn starting it. And Ryland Johnson gets the kill. Point Valley City, 9-11. Highliners within 2. And Kaylee Nielsen back serving for Valley City. Silseth passing far side. Arnie on the attack. Potrats on the dig. Nielsen near side. Lauren Larson attacking into the corner. Out. That'll be a point for the Bruins. They go back up 3 at 12-9. And we have a sub coming in here for the Bruins. Balvich is into the front row and to the back row. Natalia Jellin. And she's will serve. Serving 12-9, Bruins up by 3 here in the first set. Jellin with the serve. Larson, Potrat set. Lauren Larson on the attack. Nice dig. Lambeer, Hawley, and over off the free ball pitch. Set, Potrats, Johnson on the attack. Back to the Bruins, Silseth. She'll set it far side. Attack, that's going to go long. Balvich, Point Valley City. Highlanders down 2, 10-12. And that will bring Ryland Johnson to the bench. Brynn Leak, the 8th grader for Valley City. Again, they have 7 10th graders, 3 freshmen, and Leak, the lone 8th grader for this JV team. Silseth setting it far side. Balvich on the attack, tipped at the net. Nice cover by Larson, but then no one there to help. Drops between a couple of Highliners. Point Bruins. 13-10, Bruins by 3. First service rotation complete. And Ruby Hawley back to serve for Fargo South. Serving 13-10 here in the opening set. Serve into the net, hit the top of the net, drops in for the ace. The line drive serve grazed the top of the net. Georgia Zahn couldn't receive. Point Bruins, timeout Valley City. 14-10, Bruins lead by 4. We're in the opening set of our junior varsity match. This is Highlander Volleyball live on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. As we get them come out of the timeout, Valley City trailing 14-10 to Fargo South. The Bruins using every last second of the 1 minute they have for their timeout. And we are set to go. Ruby Hawley to serve for the Bruins. Serving 14-10 first set. Serving from left to right. Serve on the way. Zahn. Ooh, that's going to be a free ball to the net. Knocked over, kept alive by Leak. Then Zahn over by Potrats. Here are the Bruins. Silseth. She'll set middle. Lambeer tipping it at the blocker. She goes into the net. She will be called for the net violation. Point Valley City. Valley City back within 3, 11-14. Lauren Larson out. Cameron Berg in. Berg back to serve. Here's a serve on the way. Silseth setting it up. Balvich on the attack, blocked at the net. And they're going to call, nope, no block. 4 hits on the Bruins. Point Valley City. 14-12, Highlanders trailing by 2. As Cameron Berg back serving. But not before a sub coming in for the Bruins. Hey, we're a number that's not on the roster. Always love that. Here's a serve on the way into the net. Berg with the service error. Point to the Bruins. 15-12. Bruins lead by 3. Blaney Silseth now back to serve. Serving 15-12 here in set number 1. Set by Leak. Attack Morgan Larson. Lembier set far side. 3-ball over and wide. Point Valley City. 13-15. It'll be Valley City serve. Georgia's on back serving for the Highliners. Serve on the way into the corner. Silseth, bump set far side. Oop, Lembier backed up, ready to hit it. Natalie Schultz was behind her. They both stopped, and it dropped between the two. Point Valley City. Highliners trailing by 1, 14-15. And the serve by Zaw. Silseth, set middle. Lembier on the attack. Through the block, gets the kill. Point Bruins. Laney and Tamika Lembier with the kill. And it is a 16-14 Bruin lead. Into the front row. Off the bench, Briarni. And back to serve, Megan Crisenzano. Far side, Potretz on the attack. Silseth with the dig. Hawley now attacking Schultz. Wide, far side. Point Valley City. 15-16, Highlanders within 1. They've been within 1 on a handful of occasions. Just can't get it past that and even things up here. Last time we were tied was at 7. Here's Dakota Potratz with the serve. And could have been an illegal hit. Silseth gets it over though. Berg, Potratz back set. Ryland Johnson attack, and nice cover there by the Bruins at the middle. Lembier dropping it over off Johnson and into the net. Point Bruins. Nice cover there by the Bruins. I think that was Prizanzano that did that. But is it a point for the Bruins? 17-15. They go up 2. And Tamika Lembier back to serve for Fargo South. Is on. Pass. Potratz set. Nielsen attack. Kill. Nielsen on the kill. Off the assist from Dakota Potratz. Valley City again back within 1. Lauren Larson into the front row. Morgan Larson back to serve for the Highlanders. Serving 16-17. Here's Silseth for the Bruins, tipping it over. That goes off Nielsen, kept alive by Larson. Potratz gets it over. Free ball for the Bruins. Hawley into the near side. Schultz attack into the net. We are tied at 17. First tie since 7-7 and our 4th of the set. Morgan Larson back to serve. The 9th grader. Serving here 17-all for Valley City. Hawley bats. Silseth set. Far side into the net on the attack by Arnie. Point Valley City. And they take a 1-point lead, 18-17 with a 3-point run. And Larson continuing to serve for the Highlanders. Up by 1. Here's Silseth. Set. On the attack, Kleckner. Nice dig by Zahn. And no. Third hit by Nielsen. Couldn't quite get it up and over. That's a point for the Bruins. We're tied at 18. Jada Zimmerman in to serve for the Bruins. Tied 18-18. And we are in set number 1. Serve on the way near side, Larson. Potratz back set. On the attack, Nielsen. Nice dig. Silseth gives it off to Kleckner. Dig by Zahn. Then into the corner, and the kill there by Dakota Potratz. Nice pass by Georgia Zahn. And Dakota Potratz with a 2-hand push into the near corner. And the Highlanders get the point. Go back up 1, 19-18. That'll send Kaylee Nielsen back serving for the Highlanders. Serving 19-18, up and over. Receive, pass Silseth. Setting it up on the attack, Arnie. There's the dig, Nielsen. Potratz sets it near side to Lauren Larson. Silseth for the Bruins, setting it up again on the attack, Arnie. Right there on the dig, Nielsen. Potratz will set it up again. Whoop, somebody got in the way, but they got it over by Nora Peterson. Here are the Bruins, quick set, tip, and dropping it in for the point there was Kleckner. And we are back tied at 19. So now, after not having a tie since 7-7, we've had 3 ties in the last 5 points. 19-19. Natalia Jelen back to serve for the Bruins. And the right-hander with the serve on the way. There's a pass, Morgan Larson, Potratz. Sets it up, Ryland Johnson attack, cross court, and the kill. Ryland Johnson with the kill. And it's the 2019 Highliner lead. Bryn Leak in, Johnson out, Leak back row, she will serve. Serving 20-19 here in this opening set. For the Bruin, or for the Highliner, serve on the way. Here's Silseth. Set, far side. Attack, Bolovich through the block, gets the kill. And another tie, our 7th, 4 in the last 7 points. And to serve, Ruby Hawley. Serving 20-20 for the Bruins. Lauren Larson receives. Pass to Leak. Set near side, Potratz. Punches it over, dropping it in. Gets the kill, Dakota Potratz. 21-20. Highliners back up by 1. Here comes Cameron Berg in to serve for Valley City. Not before a Bruin timeout. 21-20. Valley City by 1. We're back with more. We're in the opening set. Junior Varsity Volleyball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network live on YouTube. Well, we may have a rumble here. A Fargo South fan just walked in with a George Kittle 49er sweatshirt and a 49er hat. Matt Nielsen's wearing his Jared Allen jersey. This could get interesting. Highliners up 21-20. Junior Varsity Volleyball here. As the Highliners up by 1. And it'll be Cameron Berg back to serve for Valley City. And zips it into the net. Service error, point Bruins. We're tied at 21. Our 8th tie in the set. And we've had 5 ties in the last 8 points. Make that 5 ties in the last 9 points. And that will have Silseth back to serve. Laney for the Bruins. Zahn receives. Quick set. Attack Nora Peterson. Nice diving dig by Hawley. To the middle. Levere on the kill. Nice set by Silseth. And Tamika Lemvere gets the kill. And the Bruins take a 1-point lead, their first lead since 17-16. Up here, 22-21. Silseth back serving for the Bruins. And a serve on the way. Zahn receives, pass, Leak, back set. Potratz attack, long. No tip, nope. Point Bruins, 21-23. Timeout, Valley City, 21-23. Highliners trailing by 2. We're back with more Highliner Volleyball from the Hack, live on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, 23-21. And here's the serve on the way. Zahn to Leak. Far side, Potratz on the attack. Silseth. Set, Hawley. Schultz on the attack, dropping it in for the point. Point Bruins. 24-21. Set point here for the Bruins with Laney Silseth back to serve. Serving, set point. Lofts it over, Berg, pass, Leak, set near side, Larson, tipped at the net. And still live for the Highliners. At the net, tipped over by Potratz. Nice cover there by Balvich. Now still set back over to Balvich. He'll get it over. Free ball for the Highliners zone. Leak. Now it's going to be Berg that gets it over. Down the line and just wide. That'll be a point for the Bruins. And they take the set 25-21. So the Bruins with the opening set, 25-21. We'll back with set number 2 here from the Highline Activity Center. It's the Highliners and the Bruins. Junior Varsity Volleyball live on YouTube on the Highline Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, getting ready for our second set. Valley City taking that opening, or Fargo South taking that opening set 25-21. A little 7-2 run by the Bruins to end the set. As we had 5 ties in the span of 9 points. After the Highliners had gone a little mini run of 3 points, go up 18-17. They were tied at 18, tied at 19, tied at 20. And then tied at 21. And then after the Bruins tied it at 21, actually scored 5 points in a row to end that first set, 25-21. So we get ready for set number 2 in this best 2 out of 3 in this junior varsity match between the Highliners and the Bruins. Varsity will follow about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this one, so it'll be a little later than the original 7 o'clock start time. Closer to about 7:15 that we'll have that second, our final match tonight, the big one, the varsity match. And as I mentioned earlier on, a key one for both teams, more for Valley City. They're the ones that are right now 9th in the EDC, trying to get to that 8th spot and host a playing game. The Bruins are in that 8th spot and lead by 2 points. The best of the Highliners could do, they could sweep their last 3 matches. The Bruins could lose all 3 of theirs, and the Highliners would move into that 8th spot. If the Highliners get 2 out of 3, they're going to have to go to the tie break to see who gets that number 8 spot. That is, if the Bruins lose all 3. There's an ace by Bryn Leak as we get off and running here into the second set of our junior varsity match. And Leak with the kill, or with the ace, 1-0. Valley City. And the 8th grader fires it up, fires it over. And we've got a out of rotation against the Bruins. A rotation violation. So now I might want to check things here. Usually after one of those, the coach wants to double check, make sure everybody's in the proper positioning. Either way, it's 8-point Highliners. And Leake's got a 2-0 lead. And the serve on the way. Everything good there. Silseth set. Limbeer on the attack and the kill. Tamika Limbeer with the authoritative kill. 2-1. Valley City lead is at 1. That will send Lainey Silseth back to serve for the Bruins. 2-1. South trailing. We're in the second set. Serve on the way. Zahn to Leak. Leak set near side. Potratz on the attack. On the cover there, Provenzano. Now Schultz gets it over. Free ball for the Highliners. Morgan Larson. Leak set. Over by Peterson. Silseth with the cover. Hawley pass far side. Balbich on the attack. Zahn with the dig for Valley City. And nobody there off her pass. And dropped in amongst 3 Highliners. We're tied at 2. 2-2. Second set. And Silseth, one of 3 juniors on this junior varsity team with the serve. She is the setter. Zahn, nice pass. Leak, back set. Lauren Larson on the tip. And we're going to have a net violation on Lauren. So Larson is going to be called to the net violation, and the Bruins take a 3-2 lead. A 3-0 run here by Fargo South. They go up by 2. And back serving. Silseth on the way. And no, serve receive error. Point. Bruins, 4 in a row. They're up 4-2. And back to serve is Silseth again for Fargo South. And serve on the way. Zahn, set Leak, attack Peterson, blocked at the net. That was a combination there. Natalie Schultz along with Tamika Lemire with the block, 2-5. Bruins with a 3-point lead. And carrying over from a 5-point run to end the first set, 10-2 in the last 12 points for the Bruins. Here's Leak. Potratz to the far corner. Pass, Provenzano. Far side, Balbich on the attack. Zahn with the dig. She'll get it to Leak. Bryn sets it up near side. Potratz on the attack and gets the kill. Dakota Potratz with the kill for the Highlanders. 3-5. Valley City back within 2. That'll send Lauren Larson. Sometimes comes out and they bring in Cameron Berg to serve. They're going to have Lauren back to serve here for the Highlanders. So Larson with the serve and into the net. Service error, point Bruins, 6-3. And we're going to get us up here as the Bruins, Bria Arney comes back in. And Devlin Kleiner. Devin Kleiner will go back and serve, the sophomore, 5'6". Serving for the Bruins, 6-3, set number 2. And the mini jump serve on the way. Pass, Morgan Larson for the Highlanders Leak. Setting it up, Potratz, cross court, 2-hand push. Here's Silseth on the cover. Hawley to the far side, on the attack, Arney. And 1-2, and down. Larson gets it over on the third hit. Here's Silseth, quick set, Limbeer on the attack, blocked by Peterson. Gets it back to Leak. Attacking and up and over by Lauren Larson, Morgan Larson, and Morgan Larson, or Hawley's pass misfired to everybody, just dropped in front of her. Point Valley City, 6-4. Highlanders by deuce, trailing by 2. And that'll send Georgia Zahn to the service line. Valley City down 6-4 here in the second set. On the attack, Arney, nice dig, Leak. Zahn will get it to Potratz. Dakota on the attack. Tipped at the net. Kept alive by Limbeer. Hawley sitting it up. Again on the attack. Arney cross court. Zahn with the dig. Back to Leak. Potratz. 2-hand push to the near corner. Silseth on the cover. Getting it over to Hawley. Attacking again. Arney tipped to the net. Leak for the Highlanders to Zahn. She'll get it here near side. Lauren Larson up and over. Back here to Fargo South. Setting it far side. Attacking again. Arney tipped a couple of times and pushed over by Morgan Larson. Hawley gets it to Silseth. Limbeer on the attack. Blocked at the net by Nielsen. Leak gets it back to Potratz. Her attack is tipped at the net. Hawley there again. Over to Silseth. Silseth on the attack. And the block as Bria Arney went with the attack. Blocked to the net by the Highlanders. And they get back within 1 at 5-6. St. George is on. Back to the service line. Highlanders down by 1 here in the second set. Here's Silseth. Limbeer, Silseth got it over to the near side to Schultz. At the net. Ooh, that's going to be an out. It was at the net, tipped into the net by the Bruins, by Arnie. And it'll be a point for Valley City. So we are our second time. This one's 6-6. First one since 2-2. Zahn with the serve. Silseth setting it. Middle. Limbeer into the net. Attack error. Point Valley City. Highlanders up 1, 7-6. 4-point run here for the Highlanders. Zahn back to serve. Think of the Highlanders score here. Oh, never mind. Say the Highlanders score here, we might get a timeout. But service there. That goes long. We are tied at 7. And back to serve will be Tamika Limbeer. Nice ace. Right in front of Lauren Larson for the ace on the serve. And the Bruins go up 1, 8-7. And Limbeer serving here for Fargo South. Right back at the net on the attack by Kleckner wide. We are tied at 8. Our fourth tie here in this second set. And back to serve is Dakota Potratz. That's going to go off Hawley. Ace. Ace for Valley City. And it's the 9-8 lead for the Highlanders. And Potratz will go back to serve again, the lefty. Serving 9-8 in the second set. Up and over. Rifled that in, another ace. That one goes off the arm of Kleiner and out of bounds. 10-8 Valley City. There's a 7-2 run right now for the Highlanders. Here's Potratz serving. Zips that one over. Here's Kleiner. Back to the middle. Schultz will get it over. Free ball for Valley City. Zahn. Nielsen. Now they will get it. Zahn again gets it over. Here's Silseth for the Bruins. Back set. Schultz on the attack. Through. She was out. Her attack was on the back side, the wrong side of the antenna. Point Valley City, 11-8. Highlanders on a 4-point run here. And serve, Hawley. Over to Arnie, then over by Silseth. Larson, pass. Potratz set near side. Morgan Larson just got it around the antenna and tipped it over. Here's Hawley, far side, attacking Arnie. Off Potratz and out. That's a point for the Bruins on the side out. 11-9. Bruins within 2. And a substitute here coming in for Fargo South, Natalia Jelen. Will go back and serve. Serving 11-9, or serving 9-11 in the second set. Here's Morgan Larson. Potratz sets it up. Attack Nielsen. Silseth set far side. Into the net. Attack here by Arnie. Point Valley City. Highlanders up 3, 12-9. And Morgan Larson back to serve for the Highlanders. Serving 12-9. Hawley receives. Pass. Silseth, middle Kleckner, tipping it over. There's Larson. Potratz will set it up. Lauren Larson on the attack. Hawley with the dig. Kept alive by Kleiner, then up and over by Jelen. Here's Potratz attacking Johnson. Silseth, set middle. Kleckner on the attack. Diving digs on. Gets it to Potratz near side. Lauren Larson's attack. And no fingertips. It goes out. Point Bruins, 12-10. Bruins at lead, trail by 2 at 12-10. And that will bring in Megan Prizanzano. And she'll go back and serve. Serving 10-12, second set. Serve on the way. Zahn, Potratz, Nielsen, Silseth with the cover. Hawley, far side, Balvich on the attack. Right there with Morgan Larson. Now Lauren Larson will attack from Potratz. Blocked at the net. Nielsen back to Potratz. Back setting it. Johnson on the attack. Block goes out. Point Highlanders. Highlanders lead back up to 3 at 13-10. Equaling their biggest lead, which they've had 3 times. 11-8, 12-9, 13-10. Serve on the way by Nielsen. Silseth setting it up. Balvich on the attack. Nielsen there for the dig. Potratz back set. Johnson on the attack. Hawley with the dig. Silseth for the Bruins. Set far side. Balvich tipped at the net. On the cover was Potratz, and we're going to have an illegal hit. Double contact called against Nielsen. So that'll be a point for the Bruins, back within 2 at 13-11. Ruby Hawley back to serve for Fargo South. Serving 11-13 in set number 2. Pep Band will be playing here tonight. Should be a great atmosphere, good crowd. Here's the tip. Nice cover there by Jelen. On the attack, Tim Beer. Nice dig. Potratz. And Johnson back to the middle. Nora Peterson on the attack. Hawley with the dig. On the far side, Balvich into the net. Off the pass from Provenzano. Point Valley City. They keep that 3-point lead. They can't seem to get past that. 14-11. 3-point advantage. Back to serve, Bryn Leak for Valley City. And the right-hander with the serve and the ace. Leak with the ace. Now there's a 4-point lead for Valley City. 15-11, their biggest lead here in the set. And Bryn Leak to serve. Serving 15-11. And that's going to be, well, they did keep it going. Jelen, free ball for the Highlanders. Peterson, Leak, quick set. Potratz on the attack. Nice cover there by Silset. Blocked at the net. On hit number 2 was Potratz, and up and over by Morgan Larson. Silset setting it up. Balvich on the attack. Diving dig by Larson. Kept alive by Leak. It'll be Potratz getting it over. Here to the Bruins on the free ball. Silset quick set. Tim Beer into the net. And or into the block attempt. Gets the kill. D'Amica Lembeer with the kill. And it's a 15-12 advantage to the Highlanders. And back serving, Silseth. Serving 15-12. On the far side, Leak. On the attack, left-hand attack is Potratz into the net. Attack error. That'll be a point for the Bruins. And Bruins within 2 at 15-13. Here's Laney Silseth with the serve. On the way, Zahn. Pass, Leak. Back set. On the attack, Lauren Larson long. That's out. Attack error, point. South within 1, 15-14. And Silseth will continue to serve for the Bruins. Serving 15-14. Serve on the way. Zahn. Leak, set, Potratz on the attack. Now goes off of Provenzano and out. Point Valley City. Back up by 2, 16-14. And it'll be Lauren Larson back serving for Valley City. Larson with the serve, Hawley to Silseth. Set, off the tip, Schultz. Zahn, and we're going to have net violation on the Bruins. Point Valley City. 17-14. Valley City by 3. Trying to force a third set. Lauren Larson with the serve. Hawley receives. Silseth just gets it over. Peterson for the Highlanders. Leak. Far side tip Potratz. Now back to the Bruins. Silseth. She'll set it up. Balvich on the attack. Dig by Lauren Larson, but no, into the crowd. Point to the Bruins. 17-15. The lead at 2. And it'll be Bruins serve when Devin Kleiner comes in and gets the ball. Kleiner serving for Fargo South. Serving 15-17. Serve on the way. Zahn receives. Pass to Leak. Set middle. Peterson tipped at the net. There on the cover, Larson. Leak setting it back for Morgan on the attack. Blocked at the net. Whoa! 3 Highlanders are on the ball and none of them got it. I think it went off each one of their arms and just fell. Point Bruins 17-16. Devin Kleiner, the 5'6" sophomore, to serve for Fargo South. Larson pass. Leak. Set. Morgan Larson attack far corner. Kleiner. Silseth setting it up. On the attack is Arnie, and that hits the back line for a kill and a point. 17-17. Our first tie since 8-8 and the 5th of the match, or the set. 17 all. Kleiner to serve for Fargo South. Ooh, that's going to go long. Yep. Service error, Point Valley City. 18-17. Taking the same pattern as we did in the first set. See how this one plays out. Zahn serving for the Highliners, up 1. Here's Silseth. Set. Limbeer tipping it over. On the cover, Larson. Then Leak. Back behind. Potrat's on the attack. Hawley on the dig. Silseth. Backside set. Schultz attacking. On the cover there's Potrat's. Leak. Attack Nielsen. Hawley with the dig to Silseth. Passing it up. Far side. Attack Arnie. Nice dig. Zahn back row. Leak will set it up here to the near side. Morgan Larson on the attack. There's Kleiner with the pass. Silseth setting it up again for Arnie. Down the line and the kill. 18-18. Set tie number 6. Bria Arnie, the sophomore, with the kill. That'll send Tamika Limbeer back to serve for Fargo South. Serve on the way. Larson, pass. Leak, back set. Potrat's on the attack. Hit the top of the net. There's Schultz to Silseth. Setting it up again. Arnie tipped at the net. On the cover, Larson. Leak, sending it back up for Morgan Larson. Far corner, Kleiner on there. Silseth tipping it over, dropping it in, and getting the point. And the Bruins have claimed the lead back at 19-18. Their first lead since 6-5. Served by Limveer. Zahn, Leak, set. Potrat's on the attack. There's Silseth. And Kleiner, backside, attack Arnie. That's going to go way long. We are tied at 19. Here we go again. Our 7th tie. 3rd in the last 5 points. And we Highliner serve. Dakota Potrat's back serving for Valley City. Serving 19-19, second set. Serve into the, hit the top of the net. Got it over Hawley with a nice receive. Far side, Arnie. Here's Zahn, pass, Potrat. She'll set, backside, Johnson on the attack, into the net. Attack error, Point Bruins. Now we're again, just like the first set, but we're kind of opposite now. So let's hope the Highlanders can do that and come back and win this. Back to serve for the Bruins. Natalia Jelen serving 20-19. Bruins up 1/3, second set. There's Zahn. Potrat's near side. Attack. Johnson. Hawley with the dig. Silseth setting it up. Arnie on the attack. Off the dig. Potrat. Zahn sets it far side. Johnson attack. There's back row dig by Hawley. Up and over by Kleiner from Jelen. Now back to Potrat setting it up. Ryland Johnson attacking and the kill. Ryland Johnson will get the kill. We're tied at 20. 8th tie in the set. 4 in the last 7 points. Morgan Larson back to serve for Valley City. Serving 20 all. Hawley receives. Pass. Set. Far side. On the attack. Arnie is on there for the dig. Setting it up. Potrat's on the attack. Lauren Larson, and she'll get the kill. Point Highliners 21-20. 1 point lead for Valley City. Morgan Larson back to serve. And the right-hander with the serve on the way. At the net. Set. On the attack. Kleckner and the kill. Nice set by Silseth. Kleckner getting the kill. 21-21. Tied 9th in the set. 5 and 9 points. Megan Prizanzano back to serve now for the Bruins. Serving 21 all. Here in set number 2. Serve on the way. Zahn. Johnson and Larson hit the top of the net. Got it over them. Here's Silseth. Set middle. Kleckner dropping it over the blockers. On the cover, Johnson. Into the corner. Potrat. Right there was Hawley. Now Silseth for the Bruins. Sending it far side. Bolvich on the attack and the kill. 21-22. Bruins back up by 1. Trying to end it in 2. Highlanders trying to go to a third set. 22-21 Bruins. I got a feeling we're seeing a pretty good preview of what our varsity game is going to be like. Here's a soft serve up and over. Zahn there. Larson. Lauren gets it up and over. Free ball, Bruins. Silseth. Set. Far side. Bolvich over the blockers. Dropping it in for the point. Yes. Point for the Bruins. Looked like a pancake attempt on that far side. Might have got in. Bruins up 23-21. Timeout, Coach Coca and Valley City. 23-21. Bruins lead by 2. We're in the second set. This is Highlander Volleyball, live on YouTube on the Highlander TV Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at the Hack. Junior varsity volleyball, Valley City and Fargo South. In the second set, South won the opening set 25-21. Now lead here 23-21 in set 2. Jane Johnson, our cameraman and technical director in our first couple of matches and thus far here. Now joined by Ray Nelson. Back serving for the Bruins, Megan Prizanzano, serving 23-21 here in this second set. Zahn, Potratz dropping it over. Cover was Jelen. He'll set far side on the attack, Bolvich. Here's Zahn. She'll get it far side. Attack Johnson. Jelen, still set middle, tipped over by Kleckner. Right there's Lauren Larson, and it's going to drop in. That'll be a point for the Bruins. 24-21, set match point for Fargo South. 24-21. Prizanzano with the serve. Zahn, pass. Potratz, back set. Attack Nielsen. Jelen on the dig. Silset setting it up far side. Bolvich on the attack, dropping it through. There's Larson. Over by Potratz. Here's Hawley. Silset, set far side. Bolvich again over the blockers, dropping it in, and the point. And the Bruins, just like the first set, they take the second one 25-21. Well, the Bruins, again, in set number 1, scored 5 straight points to win 25-21 after leading for most of that first set. And then in the second set, it was the other way around. Valley City led most of the way, had a 5-point lead, or 4-point lead at one point, 15-11. But the Bruins came all the way back, tied it at 18 with a 7-3 run, and actually went up 19-18. And then we were tied at 19, we were tied at 20, and tied at 21. But after the Bruins, just like they did in the first set, after they tied it at 21, they would get the next 5 points and win it 25-21. So it is 2-1 Bruins advantage here in our first 2 sets, our first 3 matches of this quadruple header of EDC volleyball with Valley City and Fargo South. We've got the varsity match coming up here. Again, about 7:15, we will have coverage of that varsity match. Valley City